Because I was thinking about making a designer that. You know the sandbox trade I was telling you about?
I'm about to get killed, aren't I?
No.
Well, why not?
Because...
I'll sacrifice other Trent things.
No, because that requires a lot more work than I'm willing to do at this particular moment.
So...
That's basically creating a race, and I'm playing right now. What?
Can I care about the thing in the oven?
Is it burnt? Is the oven on?
Yeah.
So, is the having started to learn Sybil sign language helping at all understand her?
A little bit, but you still have to make a linguistics check.
That's a clue, though. If it's similar to that, that means she probably was involved. And 12.
Well, I mean, some phrases are still going to be the same. So
that one
is still a language.
That one is 21.
You get the impression that she was kind of against that whole process.
Okay, cool.
And is kind of curious as to how you know about it.
Okay.
She doesn't. You don't so much get that question, but you do get a question, and it's not a leap of imagination.
Yeah.
That to be a question.
I'm about to explain things, and I feel like it'd be better if... there she is. If she's here. Okay. And changing my, demeanor from absolute brokenness to more of almost pity. So... Yeah... The person y'all did that to, and I'm glad to see you were against it, because I liked you.
She immediately looks suspicious.
She was the daughter of two gods.
And then surprise.
And y'all really shouldn't have done that.
And then disbelief.
And
then dog. Singular dog.
And I actually just happened to find her in an underground fighting ring as a prize, but then I kind of learned what she was, because I'm a cleric of one of those two gods, and this is also the other part of that person that is the child of those two gods.
Clark.
So I know their dad, too.
Now the only part of those two guys.
I was tasked with coming here to figure out what y'all had done to her to see if because one of those two gods wanted to kill you all and wanted to make sure nothing would happen to his daughter when that happened. That's happened now. I am sorry. I did like this guild other than that and the whole trying to kill the island thing. But, yeah. I also had to end up killing her so she didn't turn undead, so I'm not in the best mood myself.
How would she react to that?
Bitch!
She's still unsure if she believes you a little bit. She just takes another sip from her drink. And that is her reaction.
Gotta make myself another drink. Just down that one too.
This is a rather awkward moment.
There's another thing that occurred to me when
I'm
we were
just
going
gonna
home.
raid.
The demolition of the guild, as it were, happened on the day of the birthday party being held in the tavern. Which is both convenient because more people were gathered together, and just even more insult to injury. Just oof.
And I raid the cabinet to see what alcohol.
Cabinets?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can steal their alcohol.
Okay.
Because I think they'll be fine with it because they won't need it. They won't use it.
What's your strength? How many bags do you have?
Oh, that's true. My strength is not my strong suit. So
I'm
I
sure
might steal all their alcohol.
you're not the happiest with me right now hearing all this, but like I said, other than those two things, this seemed like a pretty cool place, and I'm willing to head out, and you probably never see me again, or I'm willing to stay on as a member of the guild and try to build it back up, just as long as y'all don't, mess with children of the gods anymore, or, kill the island that I grew up on.
And then initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
I suppose I will give you the she begins to cast. But all that happens is she vanishes. She turns invisible.
I
Yeah.
assume a body of ice.
No.
Does anything happen in the next? Well, are you renting at all?
I haven't done anything. I just poured her 2 drinks.
Yeah, generally in bar brawls, it's generally the bartender who just gets to sit back and watch.
Mhm.
She did the safe thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, if this goes shit,
I worked as a bartender. I know things that I ain't getting myself into the shit.
if
Unless
this
I got
goes
it.
to shit, I'm just the bartender.
I'm gonna glance over at Shiana and see where she's looking, because I feel like she could probably keep a decent idea of where she is.
She's looking at the other side of a room where a door opened up to a location you can't place, and
Okay.
then it closes.
I'm gonna pick myself. I keep paying you do that.
I'll stop being a body of ice then. Also, you just saw me and all of my equipment turn to ice.
So what is that?
I'm level 7. That means I have 4 of the first ones. Okay.
Well, I hope she comes around. Just kind of glancing back over to Shiana. She was nice. And she was trying to say that she was against the whole thing with Sybil. And seemed genuinely angry about it, so,
Wait, so 4 first levels means that that's how many I can cast?
Is it on your cast or your spells known?
Spells per day.
Then it's
Yes.
how many you do per day.
But I don't know if my spells know.
You have a spell list. Hold on, go back up. Okay, go down.
Here's.
And then there's a spell list. There's a link down in that little bit somewhere.
Oh yeah, and this morning I did do Endure Elements on me and Shiana, by the way. And I'm just gonna do that every morning unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
0. I didn't know zeros. I
Cantrips.
didn't know the T chapter 0.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 0th level
Yeah.
spells.
Zeros.
Well, guess we'll head back.
And another day. Long walk.
Yeah, I'll give you time to finish packing up some of the...
I
Okay,
don't.
yeah.
I don't.
You could probably get some.
Yeah.
Like, what's your strength?
11.
What are you carrying already?
Small spin and a bedroll.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And your weapon? Do you even have a weapon?
No.
No, you don't go with a weapon.
Do you have armor?
Yeah. Studded leather.
Studded leather.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's like 15 plus... You don't have much more, though. Yeah. At least not before you start being encumbered. That's the trouble with... A lot of my character's strength is their dump stat. And in combat, it's fine. It just means you can't carry anything.
Yeah, I'll just have to keep my eye out for a bag of holding.
Yeah. I was hoping to get one here. But then, the whole guild got killed. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna,
Let's rummage!
glancing at that, you having trouble carrying stuff, that will remind me, and I'll,
Well, you can carry up to 38 pounds.
Me?
before
Yes.
being, medium encumbered,
Mm-hmm.
and slowing down. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna try to imagine a treasure room, then open a door, see what happens.
How do I want to do this right now? Do I want to open that can of worms right this instant?
You gave me a vacated guild. I'm gonna look through it and...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Possibly vacated.
Yeah.
I need more tea.
Mostly vacated, at the very least. Like, that library is gonna be amazing.
You find... Yeah, it opens up into a hallway. Stone hallway.
I want to follow. Because.
He hasn't gone through yet.
I know. Sheep. I want to follow still though. Are there. Well, I can't ask these questions. I didn't see the hallway.
Because I actually planned for this.
Yeah.
If there was going to be an empty guild, I knew that would be something.
I wasn't
to explore.
expecting it to work as the thing. Because I wasn't expecting some random person that just got here to be admitted into the treasury. You know, I figured you'd have to know more about it to be able to get that door to open. I have a 20 wisdom.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna close that door.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to open one to an armory.
Same hallway actually.
Okay. Then it might be okay. I'll reassume ice form and then walk through and tell y'all to be careful. There might be traps.
So you walk through.
Yep.
Chief.
Make a little save.
Well, I was gonna stay a little bit far back.
That's a 26.
26. Nothing happens. You definitely feel some pressure on your mind though, and then it abates.
Okay. Walk down the hallway a little bit.
You see a branch where it forks off in two different directions.
Oh. One of those. Just looks identical in both directions?
You see a couple more branches going off of those as well.
Out of curiosity, turning around, I assume they've come through and the door's closed now, or are y'all both standing back and it was just open?
Shiona hasn't come through yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just walk back out. I'll come back with the Nor, see if I can get back in contact. Yeah. And then let's see. Yeah, then just open up the door to the outside, the feral territory.
Okay. Go through that one?
Mm-hmm. Y'all coming?
Yeah.
They do go through.
Okay.
And then you walk back to Ganai?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just open the door to Ganai?
No,
There are
it doesn't
only
work that way.
certain spots. There are only 2 spots on the island it comes to. And there are some on the rest of the world. And that was the biggest thing that I was hoping the guild was still standing for, was just to have that teleportation network. Is going to be amazing. Except that it's like 2 points on the island, and one that I don't really want to go to all that often, and... Actually, I might, just for some
Why
undead
does this
hunting.
map seem longer?
Why not?
I don't like it. I probably
What up?
won't much.
When, you know, they're in the middle of fighting or something, I'd like you to look at this third-party race. Hope the gear for it.
No.
What?
Okay. So yeah, head back to Kanai. And it'll be, what, 3 days after I left?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 4. Alright. and I will report to Ganai, with particular emphasis on the fact that she was against the thing happening to Sybil, because I liked her and I don't want her to end up getting killed if I can help it, which I will explain that is the reasoning in game 2. And as far as I know, she wasn't even one of the main ones involved in the killing of the island, and I told her that I might be coming back, and as long as they didn't do that or, try to do anything to Children of Gods anymore, I might help them rebuild the guild, because it was a cool thing. And who knows, maybe this time it'll be an ally of Ganai here instead of, something that's trying to kill the island. Woo. Also, do you know where Honor happens to be? Is he still in town somewhere?
I believe he left town a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, I would have prepared sending at some point in travel. Yeah, the next day, actually, come to think of it, I would have prepared sending, because he never came back to town as far as I know. So one of the days we were camping, I'd do sending and say,
Was Gunnar the little up guy?
No.
No.
Guild is empty now. Well, mostly. Think treasure's still there. Maybe traps too, though. Want to come help me liberate it? Also the library. And I think that's exactly 25. No, 24.
No.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's all I get?
Yes.
Jeez, what a wimp.
What do you say?
No.
Oh. Nah. Hey, that's what I sent you there for.
Oh. Well, are you ready to tell me whatever it was that you needed to before we're talking about before I left, or is it still a couple more days? Or?
Well,
I like to keep busy, you see.
come inside.
Me too or no?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the market.
Okay. And takes you inside a little ways, and so after we've studied the spell that the group was going to use, and after much thought, consideration, do believe we're going to pick it up where it left off. We've well, it's not discovered, but discerned that it won't cause any actual harm to the island itself. It's just going to make it not sentient anymore. It'd be really great to not have to worry about the apocalypse happening every time a city gets too large. This may also destroy me and my brethren, so it's rather a big decision. But we feel as though all the people on the island might be safer if the island weren't alive.
No, quote unquote safer.
Yeah, you know.
Tap the ground.
They don't necessarily like they won't be like fearing doomsday at least, or at least that kind of doomsday. There's plenty of other doomsdays.
That's a 17 bluff check to hide the fact that this idea appalls me, and I'm shocked and appalled, and might end up
shocked and appalled.
and might end up opposing them because I don't want to be their enemy right off, but I need to think about this, and so.
So you rolled an 18?
Either 17 or 18, I forget.
It doesn't.
I think it was 17.
It does show a little.
Yeah.
I understand this is a rather drastic decision, but it beats the apocalypse.
Also, sense motive check. See if he's being mind controlled. And that's not high enough to make it anyway.
One, two, three.
Boom.
I would like to just point out that on the PSFRD it says bestseller pumpkin Pete.
So it does.
Just right there.
But I don't want to have to fight the golems, Chandler.
Then don't.
But I don't want to have to fight the golems, Chandler.
Then don't.
But Chandler, they're gonna kill the island.
Not kill it.
Everyone
Yes,
else-
kill it. That's what they're doing. They're not destroying it, but oh.
It's their brother. Technically,
But I like her.
Me too.
you haven't
never
met
met her.
her. She tried to kill all of your kind.
But she's a cool place.
The
She'll
place will be
a cool place
unharmed.
when she dies.
Her corpse will be cool place. And unapocalyptic.
See, that's not as fun.
Well, no one else on the island cares.
Maybe some people, but like,
Most people don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Okay,
think you
everybody
even
that
know.
knows about it
You don't
doesn't
even
care
know.
except you.
Other
No,
than me mentioning it in passing
yeah.
to the
No.
other person.
Besides that.
But killing the island might not have been as clear.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just trying to make her go insane now, aren't you? Just giving her more and more things that just smack her in the face. Fuck you.
You break my game, I'm gonna try to break your character.
mentally and physically.
No.
Oh.
Not really, I'm not actually trying. I was just like, well, what happens next? In contracts, had to perform the apocalypse, and don't want to do that again. The spell that takes care of that. Huh.
I'm just gonna kind of walk back out without saying anything, I think.
He doesn't follow you.
I messed them up. I'm looking for magic items. There are.
There aren't any.
Okay.
Yeah, there are. It's not. It's just basic.
Are there bags?
Yeah. Backpacks and satchel bags and purses and pouches and utility belts.
Be a bartender with a utility belt full of alcohol.
What you need? Tequila, throws bottle. Rum, throws bottle.
You need a shot glass? Shatters on your face. Now you're dead. Give me money.
You're dead, give me money.
You have to pay for that shot glass.
You need to pay for your own death. Yeah. They don't pay. I just steal the money.
Not how any of that works.
Huh?
Not saying anything about you.
Yes, you did. I heard your ginger conniving voice.
Chandler, I don't want to have to fight the golems.
Don't.
You have to oppose everything.
She likes the island.
The island is not going to be changed.
I don't believe that. It's a really cool thing. How many islands out there are alive? That's something worth keeping around.
Not if it's also homicidal.
Well, maybe when it sees someone standing up for it, it'll calm down a little bit.
That's not how it happened
So
last
call her
time.
Island Titties.
She made a lot of things to stand up for her.
Yeah, but they were like extensions of her. It wasn't someone else doing it of their own free will, you know?
Sure.
Well, the
Yeah, your great is still standing on.
Look, it's not enough for me to adopt a godwolf. I have to adopt the island as a friend too, okay?
Stop. Valky's need for friends is gonna get her killed.
or a lot of OP friends. One of the two. Or both.
So, that was
Let's fucking
fun.
island a tile already.
Was Shiana in there with me, by the way?
No.
Huh. Maybe I could hunt down Doom and convince her to help me stop Genai from killing the island.
I don't think Doom is even from the island. Like, good luck tracking her down.
And her not trying to hurt you.
She can try, I don't mind.
Okay.
Kind of got it coming. Oh.
I don't remember what level thing is.
Ooh. What?
So, do you just buy some bags at the market?
Just, I put my gold in my copper. So it just says I have 22,450 copper pieces.
You sound like you're rich when you walk, but you're actually kind of poor. It's like carrying $20 around in pennies.
Yep.
Looks like I'm fixing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna buy a side satchel.
Oh, it's time to go.
What kind of material?
Um,
There's leather, cloth.